Hi Derek, I hope you're doing well today. I thought it might be easier just to create a video to show you how to log in and be able to see how everyone's doing. So I just sent you your username and login in case you lost it. So that should be in your inbox. Basically, when you log in, this is what you're going to see. Now, I have this pulled up from February. So as you can see, we do have calls that still need to be reviewed for everybody. These are inbound calls. Again, we haven't had any outbound, but on every one-on-one that I have, I am reminding everyone to take time to use the phone ninja system to make outbound calls, specifically making sure by mid-month that they're looking specifically at some options for prospecting so that they can get those rolling before the end of the month so they can increase their sales that way. So that is something that we're covering on every one-on-one. Now, if you want to see what it looks like just for the last month, you can go over here and just change the time frame. So from last month, we do have almost all the calls that still need to be reviewed. Render did review one of his calls. So again, this is something that during my one-on-ones, I will touch base with them and remind them to do that. And also the certifications, I'm going to remind them to keep that updated as well. Brody's done a good job of staying updated on his because he would have scored below a certain percentage on some of his earlier calls, and so that would have uncertified him, like you've seen that's done for other people. And so this is just a reminder for them to go back and get recertified by watching the videos that they scored below a certain percentage. If you click on details, you can see what those steps are. But Brody's done a nice job of that. And actually, if we go back to the beginning, Brody's already up here at a 3.46. During some of our one-on-ones, we've walked through, and he's been very conscientious of the script and started to begin using some of those techniques. So we want to start seeing that movement with everyone. Now, I still have, every month I work on getting one-on-one set up with every single person on your staff. I'm usually successful, but Chloe and Jim are two folks who I haven't been able to get the one-on-one set aside. We've gotten some scheduled, but then they've been with customers and we haven't been able to reschedule them again. So I'm going to keep working towards getting just an initial one-on-one with them to walk through the scripts, making sure we're talking through those outbound elements as well. And so we're going to continue to do that. Now, for this month, if we are not able to get all of the inbound calls, so I think we look at getting 12 inbound or outbound calls a month for you all. I'm trying to get ahead on these one-on-ones so that we can knock out the 6 one-on-ones that we do for you guys. But I want to knock those out so that for the latter half of the month, if we're not able to have outbound or inbound volume, I want to be able to supplement those with some other touches with the one-on-one. So that's what I'm working on right now, just trying to get some of those rolling so that we can make sure that we are getting you all the touches that you need a month. And if we need to supplement those with one-on-ones, we have the capacity to do that because it does get busier the later in the month that we get. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My contact information's up here. I'm happy to talk through this more. I'll probably give you a follow-up call towards the end of the month just to let you know how we've been able to move forward with getting some of these one-on-ones scheduled and completed. But my goal this week is to work on having at least those initial 6 one-on-ones taken care of with your entire team. And again, during those one-on-ones, we'll walk through the inbound script. We'll set some goals for that. I'll walk through and remind them of the outbound as well. And if they need some further training, of course, we'll take some time with that. And then I'll make sure I go through the calls that they need to review and the certifications that they need to go back and revisit as well. So those are the 5 things that we'll do. Now, for some of your folks like Brody, Render, and mainly Brody and Render and Johnny are who have had the most consistent one-on-ones with. I'm probably going just to call them and do some mystery shop one-on-ones where I call in as a customer, and then at the end of the call, I introduce myself and we do a quick coaching. I feel really confident with Brody, Render, and Johnny's exposure to everything. I haven't had as many consistent one-on-ones with Chloe, Brett, Jim, and Emmy. And so I do want to have a couple more pre-planned one-on-ones with them to make sure that everyone's on the same playing field. If you have any questions, again, just give me a call, but I'll definitely follow up with you later this week.